Good morning slash afternoon slash evening, everyone. Life is not a straight path. It is filled with twists, turns, and unexpected detours. But through it all, one thing remains constant: the way we speak to ourselves shapes our reality. Today, I want to share 9 powerful reminders that you should tell yourself every day to live a life of courage, confidence, and self love. You are enough, just as you are. In a world that constantly tries to define your worth through numbers, grades, salaries, followers, achievements, it's easy to forget that your value is not something that can be measured. From a young age, society teaches us that we must prove ourselves, that we need to meet certain standards to be worthy of love, respect, and acceptance. But the truth is, self-worth is non-negotiable. It is not something you need to earn. It is something you inherently possess. People fall into the trap of comparing themselves to others, believing that if they achieve more, look a certain way, or gain approval from the world, they will finally feel enough. But no amount of external validation can fill an internal void. If you tie your worth to achievements, what happens when you fail? If you base your value on others' opinions, what happens when they change? True confidence comes from knowing that you are complete, regardless of success or failure, praise or criticism. One of the biggest challenges in life is unlearning the false belief that your worth is tied to external factors. People will have opinions about you, but those opinions do not define you. Rejections and setbacks do not diminish your value. Whether you are at the peak of success or struggling through your hardest days, you remain just as worthy. Self-worth is about how you see yourself, how you speak to yourself when no one is watching. Do you treat yourself with the same kindness and encouragement you offer to others, or do you let self-doubt and criticism take over? The way you talk to yourself matters. If you constantly tell yourself that you are not good enough, you will start believing it. But if you remind yourself every day that you are valuable, regardless of circumstances, that belief will shape your reality. It's important to surround yourself with people who uplift you, but even more important is becoming your own source of strength. Seeking validation from others is like trying to fill a cup with a hole in it. It will never be enough. But when you find validation within yourself, when you truly accept who you are, you will no longer rely on external approval to feel worthy. This journey of self-worth requires patience. Some days you may feel strong and confident. Other days doubts may creep in. But even on those days, remind yourself, you are worthy of love, respect, and happiness simply because you exist. You don't need to change yourself to fit into someone else's idea of perfection. You are already enough. Let go of the need to prove yourself. Stop waiting for permission to believe in your worth. Walk with confidence, knowing that your value does not come from what you do, but from who you are. The moment you stop questioning your worth is the moment you set yourself free. Failure is not the end of the road. It is part of the journey. Many people fear failure so much that they avoid taking risks, trying new things, or stepping out of their comfort zones. But the truth is, failure is not a sign of weakness or incompetence. It is proof that you are pushing your limits, learning, and growing. Every successful person has faced failure at some point. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. Successful people do not let failure define them. They see it as a lesson, not a label. When something doesn't go as planned, it's easy to feel discouraged. You might think, I'm not good enough, or I'll never succeed. But failure is not personal. It is not a reflection of your worth. It is simply feedback. It shows you what works and what doesn't. It gives you an opportunity to improve, to try again with greater wisdom and experience. Some of the greatest inventions, discoveries, and achievements in history were born from failure. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before he successfully created the light bulb. Every setback was a step forward. Every mistake a lesson in disguise. The way you respond to failure determines whether it becomes a stumbling block or a stepping stone. Instead of seeing it as an end, see it as a beginning. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Shift your focus from self-blame to self-improvement. When you fail, you are not starting from zero, you are starting with more knowledge than before. The lessons you gain through failure cannot be learned through success alone. One of the biggest reasons people fear failure is because of what others might think. Society often glorifies success, but rarely talks about the struggles behind it. As a result, people feel ashamed of their failures and try to hide them. But in reality, failure is universal. Every person, no matter how successful, has failed multiple times. What truly matters is how you rise after falling. Do not let the fear of judgment hold you back. Your journey is your own, and your failures are simply stepping stones towards success. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. If you never take risks, if you never fail, you will never truly grow. Failure teaches resilience. It strengthens you. It builds character. It helps you develop the courage to face challenges without fear. When you embrace failure as a teacher rather than an enemy, you gain the freedom to take bold steps in life. Instead of fearing failure, welcome it. Let it guide you, teach you, and shape you. Understand that setbacks are temporary, but the lessons they bring are permanent. No failure is final unless you allow it to be. Keep moving forward with the confidence that every challenge is an opportunity in disguise. You are not defined by the times you fall, you are defined by the way you rise after every fall. Gratitude has the power to transform the way you see the world. In life, it is easy to focus on what is missing, what is going wrong, or what could be better. The mind often clings to negativity, comparing, complaining, and worrying about things beyond control. But when you shift your focus to gratitude, everything changes. Gratitude is not about ignoring challenges or pretending that struggles do not exist. It is about choosing to see the beauty, the lessons, and the blessings that are already present in your life, even in difficult moments. When you wake up in the morning, what is the first thing you think about? Do you start your day with stress, frustration, or disappointment? Or do you take a moment to appreciate the simple things? A new day, a chance to try again, the air you breathe, the people who love you. The way you begin your day sets the tone for everything that follows. A grateful heart opens the door to positivity, resilience, and inner peace. People often think happiness comes from achieving more money, more success, more recognition. But true happiness is not found in external things. It is found in appreciating what you already have. There are people in the world who have very little yet feel content, while others have everything and still feel empty. The difference is gratitude. When you learn to see abundance in the simple things, you realize that joy is not something you chase. It is something you cultivate from within. Life will never be perfect. There will always be challenges, losses, and disappointments. But gratitude helps you navigate those hardships with strength. When you focus on what you are grateful for, you find the courage to keep going. Even in the toughest times, there is something to appreciate. A lesson, a moment of kindness, a new perspective. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what can this teach me? Gratitude shifts your mindset from victimhood to empowerment. Practicing gratitude is a habit. It is something you choose daily. Take time to acknowledge the good in your life, whether big or small. Say thank you, not just to others, but to yourself, to life, and even to the struggles that shape you. Keep a gratitude journal, speak words of appreciation, and remind yourself of the blessings you often overlook. The more you focus on gratitude, the more reasons you will find to be grateful. When you live with gratitude, you radiate positivity. You become a source of light for others. Your words, your energy, and your presence inspire those around you. Gratitude does not just change your life. It has the power to change the lives of those you meet. Take a deep breath and look around. There is beauty in this moment. There is something to be thankful for right now. No matter where you are in life, gratitude will always lead you to peace, joy, and fulfillment. You deserve love and respect, not just from others, but most importantly, from yourself. Too often, people look for validation in the outside world, believing that love and respect must be earned through achievements, appearance, or the approval of others. But real self-worth does not come from how others see you. It comes from how you see yourself. The way you allow people to treat you is a reflection of what you believe you deserve. If you do not respect yourself, you may find yourself in situations where others take advantage of you, undervalue you, or fail to appreciate your presence. That is why self-respect is essential. It sets the standard for how the world treats you. Many people struggle with self-love because they have been conditioned to believe that putting themselves first is selfish. But there is nothing selfish about valuing yourself. Loving and respecting yourself does not mean you think you are better than others. It simply means you recognize your own worth. When you truly respect yourself, you set healthy boundaries. You do not tolerate disrespect, manipulation, or toxic relationships. You learn to say no to things that drain your energy and yes to things that uplift you. Respecting yourself also means honoring your feelings, your dreams, and your needs. It means knowing that you are allowed to take up space, to voice your opinions, and to walk away from anything that makes you feel unworthy. Too often, people stay in relationships, friendships, or environments that make them feel small because they fear being alone. But being alone with self-respect is far better than being surrounded by people who do not value you. Self-love is not just about positive affirmations. It is about action. It is about taking care of yourself, physically, emotionally, and mentally. It is about prioritizing your well-being without guilt. It is about treating yourself with the same kindness and compassion that you would offer to a loved one. Think about it. If you would not allow someone to speak negatively to your best friend, why would you allow that voice inside your head to speak negatively to you? The words you tell yourself matter. Choose to speak to yourself with love. When you truly believe that you deserve love and respect, you will stop settling for less. You will attract relationships that are built on mutual appreciation and kindness. You will walk with confidence, knowing that you are worthy just as you are. You do not need to be perfect to be deserving of love. You do not need to change yourself to be accepted. The right people will respect you for who you are, not for who they want you to be. Remind yourself every day, you are worthy. You deserve to be treated with kindness, both by others and by yourself. Never shrink yourself to fit into spaces where you are not valued. Stand tall, love yourself fiercely, and never accept anything less than the respect you rightfully deserve. You are stronger than your struggles. Life is not always fair, and challenges will come when you least expect them. Some days will feel heavy, filled with uncertainty and pain. You may face rejection, loss, failure, or heartbreak, and in those moments, it is easy to believe that you are not strong enough to handle it. But the truth is, you have already survived every difficult day that life has thrown at you. You have overcome obstacles that once felt impossible, and just like before, you will rise again. Struggles do not define you. How you respond to them does. When life tests you, you have two choices. You can let your struggles break you, or you can let them build you. Every challenge carries a lesson, and every hardship has the potential to make you wiser, braver, and more resilient. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What is this teaching me?" Pain is temporary, but the strength you gain from facing it lasts forever. Difficult moments often reveal strengths you never knew you had. Think about the times when you thought you couldn't go on, yet you did. Think about the moments when you felt lost, yet you found a way forward. Struggles have a way of uncovering the power within you. You may not realize it now, but every hardship you endure is shaping you into a stronger, more capable version of yourself. The journey through struggles is not about being fearless. It is about facing fear and choosing to move forward anyway. Strength does not mean never falling. It means having the courage to get back up again and again. There will be days when you feel tired, when you want to give up, when the weight of your struggles feels too much to bear. In those moments, remind yourself, you have overcome challenges before and you will overcome this too. You are not weak for struggling. You are human. And in your humanity, there is incredible strength. No struggle lasts forever. The pain, the uncertainty, and the hardships you face today will not define your entire future. Just as the darkest nights eventually give way to the light of dawn, your struggles will pass and you will emerge stronger. The key is to keep going. Even if progress feels slow, even if the path ahead is unclear, keep moving forward. Strength is built in the moments when you choose to continue despite the difficulties. You are capable of far more than you believe. Life may challenge you, but it will never defeat you unless you let it. Trust in your ability to rise above your struggles. Believe in the resilience that lies within you. No matter what you are facing right now, know that you are stronger than you think, braver than you feel, and more powerful than your struggles. Keep going. Your strength will carry you through. Your dreams matter. No matter how big or small they seem, they are valid and you have every right to pursue them. Too often, people silence their dreams because of fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of the unknown. They convince themselves that their goals are unrealistic, that they are not talented enough, or that they do not deserve success. But the truth is, the only limit to what you can achieve is the limit you place on yourself. Every great achievement in the world began as a simple dream in someone's mind. The people who have changed history, created innovations, or inspired millions were once just like you, someone with an idea and a desire to make it real. What set them apart was not luck or privilege, but belief and persistence. They refused to let doubt or obstacles stop them. They understood that dreams do not come true overnight. They require effort, resilience, and a willingness to keep going despite setbacks. It is easy to listen to those who say your dreams are impossible. There will always be people who doubt you, people who tell you to be realistic, and people who think they know what is best for you. But remember, their doubts do not define your potential. Just because someone else cannot see your vision does not mean it is not possible. Your dreams are yours, and only you have the power to bring them to life. Pursuing your dreams does not mean the journey will be easy. You will face challenges, rejection, and moments of self-doubt. There will be times when progress feels slow and you wonder if your efforts are even worth it. But every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Every obstacle you overcome makes you stronger. Success is not about how fast you reach your dreams. It is about not giving up along the way. People give up on their dreams because they think they are too late, too old, or that they have missed their chance. But dreams do not have an expiration date. It does not matter when you start. What matters is that you start. Some of the most successful people in the world found their purpose later in life, proving that the right time is always now. If your dream is in your heart, it is there for a reason. Do not ignore it. Your dreams are a reflection of your passions, your purpose, and your potential. They are what make you feel alive. Do not let fear, doubt, or the opinions of others steal that from you. Believe in yourself. Take that first step. Even if you do not have it all figured out, start where you are, with what you have. The journey will not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Keep going, keep believing, and never stop chasing what sets your soul on fire. The way you speak to yourself, the way you see failure, the gratitude you practice, the respect you demand, the strength you embrace, and the dreams you pursue, all of these shape the life you create. Every single day, remind yourself of these truths. You are enough. Failure is not final. Gratitude transforms your perspective. You deserve love and respect. Your struggles do not define you, and your dreams matter. Life will not always be easy, and challenges will come. There will be days when self-doubt creeps in, when failures feel overwhelming, when gratitude feels distant, and when your dreams seem too far away. But in those moments, hold on to these words. You are capable, you are worthy, and you are stronger than you think. The world may try to tell you who you should be, but you must decide who you truly are. Walk with confidence, embrace your journey, and never settle for less than the life you deserve. Your story is still being written, and every challenge, every lesson, and every victory is shaping you into the person you are meant to be. So keep going, keep believing, and most importantly, never forget to remind yourself every single day of the power you hold within.